And one of those key things was our priority system. We had to really get clear. And what we mean by that is how are you prioritizing the different aspects of your life at the moment? So the 5 things that we want to, there's 5 different areas, and they are yourself, your partner and your relationship with your partner, your kids, your work, and then your other friends and family. And what order are you placing them in? What's most important to you and what's least important to you? So what I found for us, well, for me personally, I was valuing work first, then it was the kids, then it was Aston, and then it was the other 2 things after that.
Family and friends.
Family and friends and myself. So what we realized by doing this work is that you actually need to have yourself first. Because if you think of it like you're holding a mug in your hand, and the mug's, let's call it a love mug. You can't give love to anybody else until that mug is overflowing. So, and that mug is you and your heart and how you feel about yourself. If you're not filling yourself up and giving yourself what you need, and only you know what you need, but if you're not taking the time to check in and then filling up, how can you go to your relationship to fill up your partner and your kids and really be there as the person you need to be in order to give and contribute?
Yeah, you're giving from empty.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was trying to do. And
then that's why you feel resentful and all those other negative, horrible emotions come through. And I had a similar thing, our society and the way it conditions us to be, we're literally from a very young age conditioned to put everyone else before ourselves. A lot of us are trained to be people pleasers or perfectionists. And it's, it creates that like a codependency. So then we go to our relationship, and I hear this from women all the time, that they are going to their relationship for love, which they don't have within themselves. So they're going to their relationship to feel loved because they don't feel worthy and loved in themselves. That is the fastest way to get a man and then lose a man. It's unattractive, it's desperate energy, it's a low vibration, and men feel that neediness, and they know they don't have to chase you, so they'll get what they want and then they'll go. And that's not, it doesn't need to be like that. Like none of us, whether you're a man or a woman, the love you're craving is not external. The love you're craving is inside. Like the more intimate your relationship is with yourself, the more intimate your relationship will be with your partner and everybody else, because how you treat yourself, the relationship with yourself dictates all your other relationships. It models all of them. So it starts with you. So so many women I speak to, it's like, oh, he doesn't make me feel loved. He doesn't say this. He doesn't tell me I'm beautiful. He doesn't desire me. He doesn't, it's all, he doesn't do this. He doesn't do something to make me feel loved. Well, that's a recipe for disaster. You're literally never going to feel loved. You're relying on something outside of you, and you'll never have it because you don't have control over it. They have control over it. You only have control over the love you have for yourself. And that's key. Like most of us don't have any self-love. When your self-love is that low, and like Adam, he wasn't even on the list, he was on the bottom. He was failing in every other area. He couldn't show up for everybody else because he wasn't showing up for himself. And it was the same for me. So many women we work with, it's the kids first, especially once you're become a mum. That selfless woman is celebrated in the world, but she's exhausted, she's depleted, she's resentful, and like has rage inside because she feels like her needs aren't being met. So she puts her kids first, and then it's normally partner or work. And then after that, it's family, friends, and she's at the bottom. She's most of the time, she's not even on the list. And when women start working with us, the biggest thing they realize is how depleted they are, how empty they are, how starving of love they are for themselves. And no wonder they're like yelling at their kids and so critical and controlling of their partner because they don't feel like their need of love is being met. So switching this priority system, as simple as it sounds, it can be really quite challenging for people to understand how to do it. And we're only going to share, because we're sharing 4 different things, we're not going to be able to go deep into how we actually make this shift. But when you work with us in our programs, we show you how to do that. And it's beautiful receiving the feedback from women saying like, wow, I'm actually able to relax. I'm able to receive the help from my husband. We're working as a team. Like when they say their home feels more harmonious or more loving, it's incredible. And so much of that is from making this shift. Because this priority system controls the way you currently make decisions in your life, where you currently put your energy. How you currently
every decision
how you
you
currently
make.
spend your time. This is what soaks up all your time. Whatever is a priority for you, you will do. You have a need. You know, your mind is like, this is a priority, this is a need, I must meet this need. And you will meet it in positive ways and negative ways. So that's it, and it's that strong that it can make you do something that you know is not serving you. So Adam knew that putting work first was not serving our relationship. It was falling apart. But he had this need that the work was the number one priority. So until he changed that priority system, he could not change the way he was working. And this will be true for you too, in whatever order you're currently living it. And just check in with what your order is and just notice the results. Look around in your life. Look at the impact it's having. Like, what is it costing your intimate relationship? What is it costing your relationship with your kids? What is it costing your own health and how you feel about yourself? It shows up a lot in your body. Like for women, it shows up a lot as, you know, not sleeping, anxiety, exhaustion, hair loss. I had that. Adam wasn't sleeping, body aches and pains. Or like feminine organs, you know, issues with that. So it'll be showing up. Your body will be telling you this isn't working. You know, you're working for the system, you're working for the priority system. It's not working for you. And you get to change it. Like we live in the world like you do too. We have 2 kids under 5. We both have businesses. We have family. You know, we get it. We get that life has become so busy, but we also need to take back responsibility that it is our own lives and that we are creating it and choosing it with every decision, every choice. Your current priority system is choices you have made. And there's no judgment in that because we did the same. But there is an opportunity and an invitation to take back your power and decide to make different choices. Decide to have a priority system that actually serves you and your relationship and what you want to feel. You know, like what you want to feel every day, what you want to feel in your relationship, actually support you to create that.